Alright, so late last night they dropped a balance update. Got a notification from the Discord, and I was like, alright, cool. I know Snoke's got to be in there. When I woke up this morning, I was not disappointed. He was in there, but then I read the actual balance adjustment, and I was like, alright, this is not enough, alright. His attack power being reduced by 9 that's not what makes Snoke Snoke, alright. What makes Snoke Snoke is his ability to stop your ability and pretty much push you back. Now the attack range 0.5, that's where it can come in handy because he has ridiculous range, and that ability to stop, like for example Ray's Mind Turn, is ridiculous. He kind of comes in creeping with his units, his Riots, and then that makes it hard, but it does increase it by 0.5, so we'll see how it is. Also, when he pushes you away, that'll decrease as well. So this, in general, his range needs to be decreased a little bit more. But yeah, that ability is just unbelievable. That double tap, I hate it. Now, I haven't been suffering like some of you guys because I've been rocking that Cassian with the extended range, and I've been putting Snoke to bed. All right, I've been giving him some warm milk. I've been tucking him in and putting him to bed because he can't do nothing. Cassian is the Snoke counter, and I've been loving it. So it's a step in the right direction. I see Netmarble's kind of just maybe testing the waters to see if this is enough to balance him. It's not. Letting you know right now, it's not. He's still going to be OP, but I like what they're doing. Hopefully we can see some future nerfs for Mr. Snoke soon, but this is just one of many. So let's get into some other nerfs and buffs as well for this video. All right, next one, and I'm loving this. All right, because I was ranting my last video about this ATST, and I know you guys see it too. I know you guys see the increase in ATSTs in every single deck now. I saw a Palpatine with an ATST. I saw a freaking Darth Maul with an ATST, and you never see Maul run an ATST Walker, but I figured it out that, okay, ever since Netmarble implemented this 17 win daily thing, you know, everyone has just become tryhards, and the ATST is really good at chip damage, and everyone just wants to get them 17 games out of the way. So I can't really blame you guys for rocking ATST, but it's good to see Netmarble actually stepped up and did something about it, because I'm just sick of this gameplay. I mean, literally, if you're rocking the ATST, that's your whole strategy. Just come in, protect the ATs, chip away, chip away. You rarely take 2 turrets unless someone just gets frustrated like me. But the main thing is the ATRTs counter this thing every time. When I'm rocking ATRTs, the ATST can't do anything against me. But I don't like to rock the meta like that, so the ATRTs are never in my deck anymore. So this is the nerf that they did for the ATST Walker. Health has been reduced from 4,544 to 4,242. That is pretty big chunk of HP, and I think that's gonna work for me because I put in a lot of work. I'll drop the rocket trooper on the left, and I'll drop a sniper by my turret, and then I'll just be putting in work with little minor units as well. So I think that works for me. I would have liked to seen an increase by 1 energy. That would have put a lot of people off and from using this card, but this works too. So I think this is my favorite nerf of the balance update. Not only because it's not, I can't defend it, because I can defend it, bruh. I can defend it. I just don't want to rock the ATRTs in every single deck to counter this thing, okay? I want to play Force Arena, and I want a nice match, you know, not just slow push ATST in the back. So I'm excited for this actual update because I don't want to see this anymore. I want to get some good matches, but I'm telling you right now, these Boba Fett's, they're stubborn, all right? These Boba Fett decks are stubborn. They're still going to rock this, but they're going to learn the hard way because 300 HP being slashed from this ATST is going to make a difference. You guys just wait and see. But let me know what you guys think of the ATST Walker. Was it too much? Do you want to see more? I want to see more. I want to see the unit gone, but that's just me. But anyways, let's jump into the next one. All right, here we have the king of passive, Bodhi Rook. This guy will never cross your map. I don't think I've ever seen him cross my map. I rarely come up against him, but when I do, he's usually got ridiculous level cards. I don't really see, and I'm not hating, but I don't see how anyone can just make this your main leader. There's so many more deserving cards than this guy, and I see a lot of people have him at level 6, level 7. It's like, why? Like, why? Tell him that is human nature, all right? Let me get into this Bodhi Rook card, though. The damage reduction effect on deployed turrets and other tech units will be decreased from 20% to 15%. So this means that ATAP that never dies is still gonna not die because he's gonna those repair units. I'm surprised why they didn't nerf those, because how those little monkey repair units can survive a bomber is beside me. I don't understand that. But anyways, those damn ATAPs do not die. This guy will turtle in the back, drop supply drops left and right, and you're pretty much just left trying to fight off a big machine. when I do beat Bodhi Rook cards or decks, I only win by turret and just barely. And I'm just like sweating at the end because I'm like, it's just, you have to really overwork your deck to beat this guy because you can't kill him. You just can't kill him. So I don't know if it'll make much of a difference, but I know that I still won't run into him as often. So is what it is. Next up, we have the Gigoran Rebel. Gigoran. I don't even know how to say it. I don't even use this card. But with this nice patch update, this buff that they're hooking him up with, I think I will use it because I can get him to level 14. You just saw my card count was ridiculous. I just don't have the credits to. But I want to see him in action because before with this card, it's pretty much, it's typical to just let him come in, let the turret lock onto him, wait for him to kind of raise his gun at you and then bounce and then rinse and repeat. I mean, it's just terrible. This card is so predictable. It's so easy to counter. For 4 energy, don't waste your time. But it does melt turrets. It does melt ATSTs once it locks on. So I think this will be good for this card. It'll make it viable. I remember in the very beginning of the game, it was ridiculously OP. And then they nerfed it. So now I think they're buffing it back. And that's what they should do. You got to keep, bringing cards back to life, and then if it gets OP, then you take them out. All right, so that's how other games do. I think Netmarble needs to follow in the same footsteps. But anyways, real quick, POW, I really can't even use this card. I have him at level 2. I think I'm 1 away from level 3. I just can't get this card for the life of me. So I can't really tell you how it is to use him because I don't use him in my Gen Urso deck. But AI has improved so that when there are organic enemies of leader within range, POW will shout and reduce their attack speed and movement speed. It was more like, he kind of does it to everybody. It has like a nice little spread damage. But yeah, usually when he slows it down like Bobby Valentino, it does get a little bit frustrating. But again, I don't have anything near close to getting this card to be using it in rank. So I won't be looking forward to going up against it, but I won't be using it at the same time. And same thing with this card, Forlom. I don't rock Dengar, I just don't. And but this card is good for 2 energy. This unique is on point. If you get him up to like level 5, level 6, that's straight up value right there. And the same thing with POW. Okay, their AI has improved to fire the special bullet towards the enemy leader first when the enemy leader is within range. So it all started with that the ghost assassins, those little Zabrak assassins that were just literally just come after the leader. They'll skip anything. That's what kind of teed off this movement. So yeah, that's what they're doing now. They're making sure that the uniques are actually going after the leader first. Because I didn't even know I had a special bullet, to be honest. I don't know anything about Forlom, but I know that special bullet is gonna hurt. All right, but now we're getting somewhere with this update, okay? Because this first order Riot is just ridiculous. This should be an actual legendary card because it is frustrating to deal with. It's better than Ahsoka. The attack power is reduced from 99 to 89. Good. Movement speed is reduced from 4.1 to 3.7. Good. Because honestly, that thing locks onto the turret. Hey, I'll just be standing there. It'll just run right past me. Both of them will run right past me and just start doing work on my turret. They need to reduce the shield health too. Maybe reduce the shield at all. Because look, it's not that I just, it's not that you don't want to defend against this card. It's you don't want to defend against it every single game. Let's start using some other cards as well. I think they should improve the heavy gunners. Give them some more HP so they don't just get wasted with an ion grenade, which is also another nerf in this actual video, but I'm not going to go over it because it just reduces the radius. But the Riots, man, this is a step in the right direction. It's a huge step in the right direction. And I'm telling you, there's going to be people that are stubborn. They're going to keep using this card, but they're going to see that 5 energy is going to go to waste. When it comes into my lane, I'm going to melt it. All right, I'm going to melt it, and I can't wait for this card to come in. The only thing that sucks is I do use it with my Hux deck, but that's about it. So I'm going to take a hit on that. And the next card I'm going to show you right now is going to be a big hit on me, I think, especially with my Hux deck. All right, so this next card, this nerf, is kind of sad to see, but I feel I understand while it's necessary. We're talking about the Pike Trap. You see, in this actual game, I have it at level 18. And the only reason why I won this match against this overmatched deck, this Grand Inquisitor, was because of this Pike Trap. It was able to stop. It's really effective against the melees. If you know how to time it right, it's super frustrating. I took an L on that Han Solo because he was a level 8, by the way. He was maxed out. But I say, hey, I held my own though. But anyways, let me get into this Pike nerf. This energy Pike Trap is gonna have his duration reduced by 0.5 seconds. For every level up, the duration has been reduced from 0.2 seconds to 0.15 seconds. So I have mine at level 18, and I can still go. I can probably get to level 21. I have a lot to blow on this one, but I hope it's not too much because literally holding them there for that long is just insane. It's really OP, I don't know why people use it as much as I do, but I know that I've been winning matches because of it. So I can see where the gripe is on it. But my Hux deck is probably seen last day, because you got the Riots are gonna get nerfed, and I don't really use the Riots in any other deck. And then you got the energy Pike Trap. Those are two staples in my Hux deck. All right, so we need to buff Hux. All right, we're gonna need to buff Hux. We're gonna buff his general officer as well. So, anyways, there's one card that wasn't included in this nerf balance adjustment, and I'm kind of sad. Let me show you who I'm talking about. So forget Snoke, forget Maul. This guy, Boba Fett, is who I see probably 70% of my matches now. And this is the reason why. All right, this missile strike, that cooldown time of 28 seconds is too short. It's too short because that deals 300% of attack power. Not only just to one guy, we're talking area effect damage. I mean, it is putting in a lot of damage, and that cooldown time needs to be increased and the damage needs to be decreased. One or the other, something needs to happen, because it's impossible to defend at times. And against under the right hands, this guy is unbeatable. And then we're talking about an additional 12% more damage to an enemy leader. So wait, that's 12% more on top of the 300% damage? Come on, that's just ridiculous. So if Netmarble, if you're watching this video, this guy needs to get nerfed bad. And I know that in the beginning he was good. He got nerfed, he got buffed. He's been nerfed and buffed quite a couple of times, but we need to get it right. All right, let's get it right, because if this card is being used a lot more than any other leader, then obviously you know it's a bit overpowered. And I'm not saying let's just nerf every freaking powered card. No, let's just make things equal, because this Boba Fett card can jump over obstacles. He can escape at any moment. He's amazing with the ATSTs, which are already nerfed, but that remains to be seen if that will be a huge effect on the game when you use ATSTs. But yeah, Boba Fett, it's time to nerf him, because I'm seeing him way too much. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Which nerfs did you agree with? Which buffs did you agree with? What did you disagree with? And what do you want to see in the future? Because honestly, there's a lot of work that needs to be done with this game. We want to avoid people leaving this game. I know I'm not playing it as much as I used to, but it's good to see that they're actually releasing some balance adjustments. But that's going to go ahead and do it for me. I'll see you guys in the next video.